President Donald Trump outlined an extraordinary new plan for the Middle East on Tuesday, with the United States taking over war-torn Gaza Strip, while its Palestinian population is moved to neighboring countries. Now, listen, I really don't know if this is Donald Trump. We all know that Donald Trump is a negotiator. All right. So he starts with the best, the biggest, the boldest idea. And then maybe, he works with the other countries in the region, Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, even though Qatar, honestly, I don't take them seriously, but we can force their hands. They're trying to act like they're all high and mighty and righteous, trying to help getting hostages out. Meanwhile, they were harboring the Hamas leaders in Qatar. But this is how you start scaring these fools. This is how you ensure, to me, this is part of foreign policy. Whether Trump means this or not, I think he means it to a degree. Maybe he means it entirely. I'm sure we're going to find out. But Trump is no doubt a builder, but also he's a thinker. He's very strategic. I can't stand when people say 4D chess and 3. No, I just think that he looks at the scenario before him and he's like, what if we did this? Bounce it off of this person and this person. Maybe this person says this. Trump comes up with his own solution and he was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I just think it's as simple as that. Frankly, I can't stand when, 3D chess, 4D chess. Guys, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Please. The man just has a brain. He has common sense. He talks about it all the time. He's a businessman. He's a builder. He happens to look at stuff in the macro. Frankly, it's how I look at stuff. I look at stuff in the macro, and then sometimes I've got to go back and I've got to say, okay, well, if I want to do this, I have to do this, and this. And I'm not always good, frankly, at the micro, but I'm good at the macro. And then I have to work and backtrack on the micro, figure out how to make the macro happen, so to speak. But I love what he's doing in the Middle East because this is going to strike fear in the hearts of Hamas and Iran. All of these people out there, it's going to strike fear in their hearts. And that's exactly what they need. These people, the only thing that the people in the Middle East understand is strength. That's all they understand. They don't care about your Jesus. They don't care about your rabbi. They don't care about any of that crap. They don't care about you going to mass. They don't care about any of that. They don't care about how nice you want to be. They don't care about the U.S. aid that you're putting part in your pocket and the other part to NGOs around the world. They don't care about any of that stuff. They care about strength. It's all that they understand because it's all that they've known. And Trump comes in and he shows strength. You scare the people there. You start scaring the people here, the terrorists that may be harbored right here inside of the United States of America. Now, remember, Trump is coming into a catastrophe, domestic policy catastrophe, foreign policy catastrophe, economic catastrophe. We've got China that is encroaching on us all the way in the Panama Canal. Trump is having to fight back against that with tariffs. They're all up in Latin America. Trump is having to fight back in Mexico and in Canada with tariffs. Just think of everything that this man has to deal with. Frankly, I was very concerned with everything that this man has to deal with. I was like, man, I don't know. I was really scared of terror. Now, one could still happen. And I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm just being real. God forbid. But we saw what happened in New Orleans just over a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, with that terrorist attack there that the media is trying to sweep under the rug since they're having the Super Bowl there this Sunday, right? But the bottom line is this guy has had to deal with so much. It's unbelievable. This is a smart play, in my opinion, in the Middle East, if for no other reason to put Iran, to put Hamas, Hezbollah, all of their proxies on notice, even the rebels that continue to be in Syria. You put every single one of them on notice. Oh my goodness, America is strong again. Oh my goodness, America is paying attention again. Oh my goodness, the big Satan is teaming up with the little Satan. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.